All right, well, we're going to take a look at the new POI, the abandoned airbase. The scum patch literally just released just a few moments ago. This server is the Damned 2.0. The scum patch that updated, so the scum update patch that went out is 0.5.6.34282 and a partridge in a pear tree. It's up in the Delta Zero or the D0 sector, so obviously we're using drone mode here on this server. So using this main road, I'm just going to kind of bring it north, do a high level overflight of the place, just to kind of get a scope of how big the footprint really is. I've already kind of taken a couple overflights of it, poked around a little bit. It is fairly expansive. It's not huge, it's not the naval base, but it's still pretty large, all things considered. So let's see if I can get a... See, it kind of starts down there. See if I could drop in a little bit. Get everything else to render in. I've kind of got my settings set up kind of high for the rendering aspect at the moment. Or just kind of low, should I say. Just kind of get a good feel of it. Like I said, it's not a huge POI. It's supposed to be an abandoned military base. Like I said, this is the DAM 2.0, so the server's kind of intended for new and intermediate users. So if there are mechs, we won't see them here because this server has the mechs turned. This server has the mechs turned off. Take a peek on another server that I'm familiar with and do some drone overflights to see if there's any mechs there. There was never any confirmation, or I haven't heard confirmation of it yet, but this is like really super new. So, but there seems to be all these little buildings out in these areas out here. So some large bunkers, warehouses. The warehouse building that was over here in this area looked to be very similar to ones that are found elsewhere on the map. Kind of thinking specifically of the one that, where is that at? That is over in the, not the weapons factory, but here, I'll pop this open. It's actually in the factory over in the B sectors. There is one that is, slow my speed down here. You'll see what I mean. Just inside one of the factories over in the B sectors where there are mechs patrolling. There's a factory that bears a really strong resemblance to this one here. I think the floor layout's pretty the same, which kind of makes sense. Militaries usually use cookie cutter type buildings, so. Close all these doors back because this is a live production server, so a lot of the players here are already starting to scramble about getting on here and taking a look at it. So do some ground level sweeping through here a little bit. And clearly in a state of decay. Barracks buildings. Probably would be some good loot in there. Whoa. Yeah, trying to fly this drone on keyboard is not always the easiest or cleanest thing, so I apologize for some of the herky-jerky here. But this kind of gives you, I think, a pretty good overview of what the place is like, what you can expect to find here. It looks like it's going to be some good places for, hopefully, some decent military gear. Probably being that it's abandoned, it's probably going to be in a little bit of a lackluster state. This stuff in here is going to have some probably good stuff in it. Looks like some kind of command building, maybe. Actually, might be a workshop. I'm curious. Yep, some kind of workshop. That's nice. Drone, keep wanting to go into super duper fast mode. Back out, there you go. Always shut the doors behind you. So some of these little contractor buildings. This would actually, I wonder if they're going to put, it's like, be nice if they put this into one of the events. because this would be a great little PvP spot. There's a lot of good wide open space with a fair amount of cover and concealment here. It's kind of weird to got a barn, some farmhouses, kind of civilian stuff. So now that we're at the north side of the camp, pretty much I'm gonna kick it up into super faster mode. Get kind of an overview of the place. So you kind of see there's the wall in the background there. Really seems to start from about right there. So not a huge installation, but not something small either. Should be a fair amount of loot here. And I'm gonna drop down here a little bit. This looks like old warehouses without the skins on them anymore. Some kind of pole sheds or something. And probably something about just like this without the roof. And let's see what we got in here. Anything worth? Okay. Nothing too spectacular. All right, so like I said, I just want to do a quick flyover, take a peek around, see what's to be expected. Again, this is the Dam 2.0. I'll throw the link in the Discord for them for the server down in the description. And once again, this is a server kind of set up for new and intermediate players, but tries to keep everybody entertained. So there should be a little bit for everybody on this server, but there are no mechs. So, but the zombie count is kicked up to max. So what you don't have in mechs, you'll definitely have in the zombies that are here, or puppets that are here. Sorry, I'm kind of just, engrossed in looking at all the little details as well. So anyhow, that's about it. I'm gonna kind of pull back a little bit and head off into the south, and that'll be it. Thanks a lot for watching.